Alright, hopefully my GoPro's working. I've been having nothing but issues with it. Ugh. Oh my god, that cold start light. Click the button, new stickers. Ugh. Button, put your feet up, let the car eat you, because it likes to do that. Alright, I'm going to point you guys forward, because that is the thing to do. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing a walkthrough of this bad boy, with all these beautiful settings, and there is quite a few of them actually. That's more or less to come later. Alright, are you guys comfy? So, today I would like to talk to you guys about Brembo. Let's clean my windows real quick. Yeah. Watch this. One wipe. Did you see that? It's the only car I've ever seen do that. Brembo brakes. Brembo used to be this ultra exclusive, ultra rare, ultra high-end brake company, and now they're available on just about anything and everything, from Hyundais to Cadillacs to Chevys to Dodges to Fords to, you know, just about everything these days has a vehicle that comes with Brembo brakes. I was a little bit shocked to find out some of the Brembo and the different ones like that had it, because I was unaware of that, but that is apparently a thing. So my big thing today is, have they sold out? Have they just become a easy brand to put in cars to charge extra money when it's really just the same brake system overall? I've had Brembo brakes in my driveway for the last 6 years on one vehicle or another, and the first vehicle we had, which was the Cadillac CTS-V, it was nothing special. The brakes rusted out, all the centers and around the outside ring and all that, like any other brake would rust out, and I was quite disappointed with it. The car was really, really clean. It had fair few miles on it, about 24,000 miles before its inevitable demise, and the brakes looked like any other car that had sat outside for 4 years. They started rusting at the 6-week mark and just continued on for the rest of the life of the vehicle. So I never thought that highly of Brembo brakes. I just thought, you know, it was just a name brand, just something they put on to make the owner feel special. And then the C7 Corvette comes out with Brembo brakes, and they sit in the driveway, and, you know, I'm thinking, like, it's got to be the exact same, right? There's just no way. Look at that. I'm sure you guys can see it. Look at the reflection. I'm gonna turn that off. Look at that. You see those angry ass lights in his in the reflection on that very dirty pickup truck? Arctic Cat fan. You don't know nothing. It's my brother. So the C7 has been sitting under the exact same circumstances as the Cadillac did. It has sat outside every day from the first day of spring to the last day of fall, basically, before the snow flies. And every weather condition and everything you could imagine, it sits outside day in and day out, and they have not rusted at all. If the car sits for a week and a half outside and it's been raining out, you'll see like little tiny rust marks, just surface rust on the rotor where the pad rubs. But as far as the inside of the rotor and around the outside and you know, the inner diameter part, there's absolutely no rust. And I don't understand. I thought the cars had the same brakes. They both have Brembos. They're basically the same size, and everything about them is the same, and yet from one car to the other, they're totally different. And then I get my car, which is the new Camaro, and it comes with Brembos, and I'm under the assumption that it's the same brakes as the Corvette, but it is the cheaper car, so I'm thinking it's probably going to have the same Brembos as the 2010 CTSV did, and I'm going to get some rust on it, and that's just going to be, you know, life as it is, and nothing I can really do about that one. But it hasn't. I've had the car now 6-7 weeks and not one spot of rust. It gets a little bit of surface rust, mainly after I've cleaned my rims, because my rim cleaner is pretty harsh on it at times. But if I just am washing the car and I wash the rims to get the brake dust off, I don't get any issues. No rust around the outside, nothing. And one of the things that I had happen was when my dad got his Corvette, I got a full brake job done on my Envoy, so I got new pads and rotors and everything. And it wasn't 2 weeks, and I mean, they looked pretty bad. And I mean, you spend how much money? Like, I think that brake job was like $1,400 or $1,500, and it didn't look a lot different than it did before I got it done. I mean, they still felt great, and after 2.5 years or 2 and a bit years of driving the vehicle after that, they felt fine and everything, but they didn't look nice, and they definitely look rusted and well worn. Whereas the brakes on this car appear to be the exact same as the Corvette Stingray, which makes me very, very happy, and it makes me feel like, even though Brembo's become a very household name and is available on the new Ford Focus RS and like all these different models of vehicle, Brembo has still maintained a good brake quality. Now, GM has gone one step further, and this might exist on Lincolns and other high-end American brands. I'm not exactly sure, but the new Cadillacs have Duralife brakes, so the brakes are supposed to cut down warranty claims by about 70%, because the Cadillac comes with 4 years basically full service on the vehicle included. Oil, brakes, like anything the vehicle needs basically is included for service wise on the vehicle. Now, when the brakes are rusting out at the 2 and 3 year mark, like most do start to look pretty nasty, and then subsequently have failures when the brakes do not perform up to what they are required to do, they're getting a lot of warranty claims. So this is supposed to cut down on the warranty claims. So the 2016 Escalade we have sitting in the driveway, it's been there for 2 and a bit months now, and it also has no rust around the outside of the brake. Now, apparently they put that brake in an oven with some special chemical, and they bake it at like 3,000 degrees or something, and it's supposed to change the chemical properties so that it doesn't rust. How much of that actually goes down and how much of it just sounds like a really good sales pitch, I'm not exactly sure, but it's very nice to see that vehicles without the Brembo brakes are also getting some attention to detail in that aspect, because the little things on the vehicle, it's like having a rust spot on the bottom of a door or around your gas cap or anything like that. The little things people really notice and they really pick up on. And then the brakes, you put these really nice big open rims on, it shows off your brakes, but when your brakes are all rusted out, it's like, ooh, just your brakes must be not as good as they should be. So I will keep updated on how the brakes wear and last. This is obviously going to be my daily driver all winter long, which means snow and ice and salt and all of that good stuff. So it will be interesting to see how they wear through more extreme conditions and worst case conditions, and hopefully they will do quite fine. And I'm very optimistic. They've done very well in the rain, and I mean, I haven't seen any other brakes other than the new Corvette do and the Cadillac do quite as well. So we will see. At any rate, what do you guys think? Do you think that Brembo's becoming a bit of a sellout with how how many different OEM brands they are putting themselves into. Do you think it should be a top-end only exclusive, like on the Camaros, Corvettes, the higher-end, you know, Mustangs and Challengers and all that? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, take care, guys.